I don't think you came with us to the live showings of those when they were in theaters, but man, like when the Battle of God forms came out, you see when you're looking at a image, it's like, yeah, like what the heck is this? But when Goku, I can tell you, everybody in the audience, when Goku went Super Saiyan God and we all watched it for the first time, we're like, oh man, it's about to go down because now we're gonna see Goku take on Beerus because Beerus has been running through
Right.
everybody. When Goku and Vegeta first went to their Super Saiyan Blue form, Super Saiyan Blue in the Funimation dub, or with the original term, Super Saiyan God,
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan. even that's still the official term, by the way. But even in the animation, the anime and manga, they were like, let's get rid of this. We saying, let's go ahead and make this just Super Saiyan Blue. I think that would be much more appropriate. Hey, look at the Super Saiyan Blue. When Goku went to that form, it was a big deal. It's the same thing with Frieza, the Golden Frieza. When people were
Yes, the
like, oh,
golden
Frieza's gonna get
Frieza.
a new form. Oh my gosh. I bet you everyone was thinking of Cooler. Like, oh man, is the form gonna be Cooler's final form or is it gonna up it? It's like, it's just a color swap? Gold and purple? But I tell you this,
Right.
man.
And it made people so excited though. That one change just blew people's minds.
Right, right. But dude, you know what? Once again, credit has to go to the animators. You can't tell me when they brought Frieza back and he took on what was it? Was it Universe 4? Those henchmen or minions sent from Universe 4. Once again, I might have the universe all screwed up and I'm just going off the top of my head from what I remember. But when Frieza,
Mhm.
Golden Frieza, the way they animated, the way Frieza transformed into Golden
Right, all the
Frieza and
detail.
the epic music score by Sumitomo. Oh man, dude! Like I said, you're not thinking about it's just a color swap. It's really amazing. But it was cool that there was some story detail there. That it was mostly
It was.
subliminal because it's the fact. Like Frieza and what is it, Funimation W? He's like, show me that golden glow that I love so much. Yeah, the golden Frieza. It's kind of a reminder that it was the golden form of the Saiyans that beat him. The Saiyajins put him down with that form, the Super Saiyan form. He was
Exactly.
defeated and he was killed by Trunks. So yeah, man, I just think they really did a good job with that. Before we move on, before we started recording, man, you were poking fun at this one. Let's talk about Zamasu's Goku Black Super Saiyajin Rose. You're like, oh, just pink hair. Now granted, a lot can be said, and I'm gonna make more future videos too to talk about this. There was a lot of stuff that was just made me shake my head when it came to the arc of
Oh yeah.
the Zamasu arc. But we're not here to talk about the story. We're here to talk about strictly, mostly the art and how the story, I guess, kind of, yeah, the story impacted. But that's for another video. What I want to talk about is the fact that they had the rose form. Now, it's never explained at all, at least in the anime
Mhm.
and all that stuff and everything, but the rose form and the purpose of it behind it is really cool. Like I said, it's like Super Saiyan Goku with pink hair, okay? But, think about it. It's rose. It's a dark rose, right? And, dark rose
Right.
is sort of what represents an impure heart. And that's exactly what Goku Black is. He's the dark version of Goku. So I
Right. Dark
like the
version.
cleverness that Toriyama has put in there. It just shows you that, Toriyama, he's not the best writer, but he definitely has his moments. The guy's not dumb at all.
I would say that's why I like Dragon Ball so much. Is
Mhm,
that Toriyama just did things different?
mhm.
The style, the hair, the anatomy. That's why you see a lot of animes now that do this, like JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Different animes, they're all doing that because Dragon Ball was really the first to do something like that, to change the hair color, the anatomy, different characters in different shapes and forms. And you got to understand that that sticks, that trends throughout the entire series. And even though there are some disagreements, definitely I have when it comes to the anatomy or the hair color or the
Mhm.
changes, I know that is the originality of Dragon Ball is being different. Being outside of different areas.
For sure, man, for sure. Yeah. Before we move on to, I want to get to like some of the original designs he made for the gods. Go ahead and let me know your take on Super Saiyan Rose.
Uh,
AKA
well,
Pink SSJ. You know, you had to admit this was funny. Once Rose came out, people were. Did you see the meme where they basically Photoshop all the different Super Saiyan colors on to the Power Rangers and said now it's complete.
I saw that. I was like, oh well, now they're all summoned.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Give
But
us what you thought on Super
nothing
Saiyan
really
Rose.
against it that much. I guess it's because people like me and different people, they expect more. You know, they expect, I guess, something really, really different, you know, coming at you. But that's what Toriyama's always done in Dragon Ball. You know, if you think about it, different characters that he introduces, you know, the Ginyu Force, or different characters that come in the series, they have, you know, they have a different take on what you would make for a villain. You know, villain is usually seen as something more darker and grittier, more challenging. You know, different characters, even the characters that are generic or characters who are like not villain or just like anti-hero. I like that about Dragon Ball because they didn't focus that much on that. It focused on more what they can do.
Hey everybody, son, Goshoku here! Thanks for checking out this clip from me and Matt Dillingham's Dragon Ball Super character design discussion originally released back on August 26, 2018. For the full version, click the link in the video and the links to all our social media are in the description below.